Story time. Shall we start a story today? Today's story is about a woodcutter and a tiger. Who is a woodcutter? So we have different type of professions, different type of works which people do for earning, isn't it? To earn money so that they can live happily. So a woodcutter is a person who cuts wood and sells it in the market and gets money from it, and that's how he earns his living. So today we are going to see a story about a woodcutter and a tiger. What happened to the woodcutter and the tiger? How did the woodcutter escape from the tiger? We are going to see today. Okay, just listen. I am going to read the story. A woodcutter saw a tiger trapped in a cage. So one day a woodcutter saw a tiger. It was trapped in the cage. What is a cage? A cage is a place where animals are kept, not to go away, not to run away. Like we can put birds in a cage or animals in cages. When you go to zoo, you see, isn't it? Some animals are kept in a cage. So here we see that a tiger was trapped. Someone has got it in a cage. Get me out of this cage, the tiger pleaded. So when the tiger saw the woodcutter, it is asking very pleasingly, please let me come out of the cage. Taking pity on the tiger, the woodcutter opened the door and let the tiger out. So the tiger was feeling very sad, telling to make him come it out. So what did the woodcutter do? He felt pity. Thought, poor tiger, it's trapped in the cage. So let me open the cage. Taking pity on the tiger, the woodcutter opened the door and let the tiger out. So he took pity on the tiger and opened the door of the cage. So the tiger came out. The tiger yawned and stretched his limbs, saying, I'm hungry. So the tiger yawned. Yawn means when you feel sleepy, what you do? You open your mouth and yawn, isn't it? So the tiger was also, till now it was trapped in the cage, isn't it? So it came out, yawned and stretched his limbs, stretched his legs and hands and saying, I'm hungry. Looking at the woodcutter, the tiger licked his lips. So it was long time in the cage, isn't it? So it was feeling hungry. So it was looking at the woodcutter and it was saying, I am feeling hungry, and it licked his lips. The woodcutter stepped back shouting, don't touch me. So the woodcutter was frightened because he knew that the tiger is going to eat him. So he went back, he moved back and said, don't touch me. I'm sorry, I haven't eaten for 2 days. I have to eat you, said the tiger. It's not fair, the woodcutter cried out. Who says so? Said the tiger coldly. So what happened? The tiger is saying, since 2 days I am in the cage, I didn't have anything to eat, so I am feeling very hungry and I am going to eat you up now. The woodcutter is saying, no, it's not fair, because he helped the tiger to come out, isn't it? And then now the tiger is going to eat him up. So he's saying, it's not good, because I have helped you, you can't do this to me. Who says so? Said the tiger coldly. Tiger is saying, nothing will happen, I am going to eat you. Even though you helped me, I have to eat you. Let's ask this rabbit, said the man, stopping a rabbit that was hopping by. So the man said, okay, we will ask the rabbit whether what you are doing is correct or not. The one rabbit was going from the jumping and going from that way. So the man stopped it and asked the rabbit. The woodcutter told the whole story to the rabbit. Is it fair for him to eat me? So the whole story he told. The woodcutter told the rabbit. What story did the woodcutter say? He told that he saw the tiger trapped in the cage, and the tiger was asking him in a pity way to get him out of the cage. So he helped him, and now what happened? The tiger wants to eat him up. So this story he told the rabbit and asked him whether it was right or not, whether the tiger what it is doing is correct or not. The woodcutter told the whole story to the rabbit. Is it fair for him to eat me? The rabbit looked at the tiger, who appeared to be very hungry. So the rabbit, it was afraid, because the tiger is a big animal and it will eat it, isn't it? So it looked at the tiger and he saw that the tiger was feeling very hungry. If I speak against him, this hungry fellow may eat me instead, thought the rabbit. So the rabbit was very clever. It was thinking, if I support the woodcutter, what will happen? The tiger will get angry on me and it will eat me. So what I should do? Of course he is right. A tiger is always right, said the rabbit as it ran away. So the rabbit, what he did? He said, no, the tiger is right. It is always correct. And it said that it ran away from there. The tiger took one step closer to the woodcutter, who quickly said, let's ask someone else. So the tiger moved front to catch the woodcutter. Then he said, "No, no, we will ask someone else. Please wait." Heard the woodcutter politely. So what happened next? Which animal came? A deer. Deer was passing from there. She looked at the tiger. Fearing for her own life, she too said that the tiger was right. So again the woodcutter told the whole story to the deer. What did the deer say? It also looked at the tiger, and he thought that the tiger will kill him. So he said, "No, tiger is right. It can eat you," and it ran away from there. The tiger took another step closer to the woodcutter. So again the tiger came front so that it can catch the woodcutter. But just then came a jackal. So what happened now? Another animal came. What is that animal now? Jackal. Jackal came there. The woodcutter repeated his story and asked the jackal, "Is it fair that the tiger should eat the one who helped him?" So the woodcutter, what he did, he again told the same story to the jackal and said, "Is it correct that the tiger should eat the person who helped him?" "I don't understand what you're saying. Where was the tiger? Where were you?" asked the jackal. So the jackal is saying, "I can't understand what you're saying. Where was the tiger? Where were you when the story happened?" So what happened? Getting impatient, the tiger said, "Look, I was in this cage like this." So the tiger got very much angry because it was very hungry and wanted to eat the woodcutter, and the woodcutter is delaying, isn't it? So it got angry and it went inside the cage and said, "See, I was like this in the cage." The tiger went inside the cage. "The door was shut like this," said the tiger, closing the door. So what did the tiger do? It went inside the cage. He shut the door, closed the door and said, "This is how the door was when I was inside." "And it was bolted like this," said the woodcutter, bolting the door. So what did the woodcutter do? He cleverly went and bolted, locked the cage, locked the door. "I understand. Now what is the problem?" So the jackal said, "Okay, I understand. So what is the problem now?" "He wants to eat me," complained the woodcutter as the tiger licked his lips. So the woodcutter said the tiger wanted to eat him. He was very sure that the jackal will also side with him. So the woodcutter thought the jackal will side him or will agree with the woodcutter. The jackal looked puzzled. "How can the poor fellow eat you? He is inside the cage," said the jackal. So the jackal looked surprised. Why? Because the tiger is in the cage and the woodcutter is saying the tiger wants to eat him. How can he eat without coming out of the cage? So the jackal said, "I cannot understand how he can eat you." "He released me from the cage, you fool," shouted the tiger. So the tiger said, "No, previously what did the man do? He brought me out of the cage." "Oh yeah, he didn't he? Now will you let him out?" asked the jackal to the woodcutter. Okay, previously he took you out of the cage, but now are you going to make it come out of the cage? he asked the woodcutter. "Not again," said the woodcutter and walked away. So the woodcutter said, "No, I will not repeat the mistake again," he said, and he walked away. The jackal walked away too, leaving the tiger in the cage with the door closed and safely bolted. So the jackal was very clever. It saved the woodcutter from the tiger. So jackal also went away, leaving the tiger in the cage, and the door was also bolted so that the tiger cannot come outside again. Okay, did you understand the story? I will read it once and then I will ask you some questions. Okay. The tiger yawned and stretched his limbs, saying, "I am hungry." Looking at the woodcutter, the tiger licked his lips. The woodcutter stepped back, shouting, "Don't touch me. I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I haven't eaten for days. I have to eat you," said the tiger. "It's not fair," the woodcutter cried out. "Who says so?" said the tiger coldly. "Let's ask this rabbit," said the man, stopping a rabbit that was hopping by. The woodcutter told the whole story to the rabbit. "Is it fair for him to eat me?" The rabbit looked at the tiger, who appeared to be very hungry. "If I speak against him, this hungry fellow may eat me instead," thought the rabbit. "Of course, he is right. The tiger is always right," said the rabbit as it ran away. The tiger took one step closer to the woodcutter, who quickly said, "Let's ask someone else." A deer passing by heard the woodcutter politely. She looked at the tiger. Fearing for her own life, she too said that the tiger was right. The tiger took another step closer to the woodcutter, but just then came a jackal. The woodcutter repeated his story and asked the jackal, "Is it fair that the tiger should eat the one who helped him?" "I don't understand what you are saying. Where was the tiger? Where were you?" asked the jackal. Getting impatient, the tiger said, "Look, I was in this cage like this." The tiger went inside the cage. "The door was shut like this," said the tiger, closing the door. "As it was bolted like this," said the woodcutter, bolting the door. "I understand. Now what is the problem?" "He wants to eat me," complained the woodcutter as the tiger licked his lips. He was very sure that the jackal will also side with him. The jackal looked puzzled. "How can the poor fellow eat you? He is inside the cage," said the jackal. "He released me from the cage, you fool," shouted the tiger. "Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Now will you let me out?" asked the jackal to the woodcutter. "Not again," said the woodcutter and walked away. The jackal walked away too, leaving the tiger in the cage with the door closed and safely bolted. Okay, did you understand the story? I'll ask you some questions. Who was trapped in the cage? The tiger was trapped in the cage. What did the tiger do when he was out of the cage? When he was out of the cage, he told that he was very hungry and wanted to eat the woodcutter. What did the woodcutter ask the rabbit? He told the whole story to the rabbit and said, "Is it right for the tiger to eat him up?" What did the rabbit say? The rabbit was thought for a while. He thought if he gives sides to the tiger, he will not do anything to him. So he said, "The tiger is right," and went away. Whom did the woodcutter ask next? He asked the deer. What did the deer say? The deer was also afraid of the tiger, so it said that the tiger was right and ran away. What did the jackal say? So next the jackal came. The woodcutter told the story to the jackal, and the jackal said that what happened, where was the tiger, how was the tiger, and where was the woodcutter at that time. What did the tiger do? The tiger got angry, so it went inside the cage, locked itself inside and said, "This is how I was when the woodcutter helped him." Who helped the tiger? Sorry. The woodcutter helped the tiger. What happened at the end? At the end, what happened? The tiger went inside the cage and locked inside, so to show the jackal how he was. And what did the woodcutter do? He bolted the cage and left him inside the cage again and went away. So did you understand the story? So will you try to tell the story in your own words? Okay, then I am waiting for your videos. Okay, bye.